Hi folks, St. Paul Steam here with my brand new Wilesco D21. If you've never had one of these, I consider this the most handsome engine that Wilesco makes. And you just take it out of the box and you just kind of look at it and say, wow, that's a pretty engine. I've made it an EL model, and I make these brass sleeves and I solder them into the rear bottom of the boiler and put these cartridge heaters in it. And this one's pushing 640 or so watts. I've got it turned down right now to 190. But I ran it last night for about 2.5 to 3 hours. And we've got a voltage regulator built in the base right here. And then we've got a brass tag that says 110 volts, 500 watts. It's a little more than that. But these are just an extremely handsome engine. Very pretty use of brass and red. Of course, the D21 is the one that has the built-in water injector, and it injects water on the downstroke. I put these silicone tubing on there to just makes it a little easier on the fingers to pump this. And this is an exceptionally smooth runner. It doesn't leak a drop of water on the engine that I found yesterday in the hour or two that I ran it, well, about 3. And then today I've run it for probably half an hour already. It's really tight. Runs equally well in both directions. And she'll really go. See, I've got it turned down on about 1/3 of the voltage, less than 1/3 that it's capable of. That's how smooth that is, just so quiet. It's got the pressure gauge. And I'm going to demonstrate the voltage regulator here. We've got 192. I'm going to turn it all the way up. And 643 watts right now. And you'll watch that pressure gauge climb really fast. But the beauty of the cartridge heater in the boiler is that it can just almost run indefinitely. The only thing I've learned is you got to empty this water tray out pretty regularly. It's easy to forget it. And you got to lube it every half an hour is a good idea for this engine. About the only issue I really have when you see the pressure gauge is really climbing now. I'm going to turn that back down. It's about 180 or 170 is pretty good. The only issue I really had with it is when Wilesco built it, and I've seen how they make these boilers. They punch out the 4 half-moon divots in the boiler, and then they just drop little tabs in there that are already tapped for the appropriate size, and they solder them in place. And if they get soldered at a little bit of an angle, oh well. And you can see my whistle is at a bit of an angle, and I just wish that wasn't that way. I thought about heating it up and kind of repositioning that little lug, but I don't want to take off that patina that they put on the boiler, because there is some kind of shellac or something they use on there to keep its color. But anyway, of course it's got the inline oiler, just a really smooth engine. And it is a smoking chimney. This one, even for Wilesco, is very nicely functioning. And just the engine is so well built on this one. I've never cleaned up a drop of water anywhere under the valve on a piston rod. Isn't that pretty? Of course, there's your water reservoir for the injection pump. Anyway, as always, I thank you for looking, folks. This is my Wilesco D21EL 110 volt steam engine. Thanks for looking, folks. Bye now.